Hi, my name is Aaron Hughes, and I'm the real estate investing copywriter. And in this video, I want to show you how our mind works, and then how you can use that in real estate investing to create better marketing that compels your motivated sellers and cash buyers to do more deals with you. All right, so here's how our mind works. We like to think that we go through our day making choices in our mind about how to react to a situation. And every moment of the day, we kind of think our way through that moment and make decisions that are appropriate and in our best interest. But that's not really how our brain works. Here's how our brains really work. As children, we observe our friends and our family and our teachers and our religious leaders. We observe them and the things that they tell us. And then those things become beliefs and values. They become our beliefs and values, and they're usually set in stone by the time we become adults. And so what goes on up here in any given moment is not a free thought that chooses logically from a range of options. But what really goes on in here is us reacting to a situation according to the beliefs and values that we've built up in our lives. So we will take action on something if we feel that there is alignment with our beliefs and values. And we probably won't take action on something if we feel that there's not alignment with our beliefs and values. Now, sure, sometimes we might take action if there's not alignment, but then what happens after? Maybe anger, resentment, buyer's remorse. We have those feelings because we don't feel completely convinced that the action we took was fully aligned with our beliefs and values. But when we do take action that's aligned with our beliefs and values, we feel excited and inspired, and we take action to move forward on whatever that decision is. And it's the same with your motivated sellers and cash buyers. When they encounter you and your marketing, they are doing this sort of belief and value check in their mind and assessing your marketing against their own beliefs and values. If they feel there's an alignment, they'll move forward with you. If they don't feel an alignment, they probably won't move forward with you. Or if they do, they may end up with, some kind of resentment or buyer's remorse. So your job as a real estate investor is to identify the beliefs and values of your audience, incorporate that into your marketing, and communicate it clearly so that your audience, whether motivated sellers or cash buyers or whoever you happen to be working with, they see your marketing, they see those beliefs and values are aligned with their own, and then they'll be more likely to move forward on the deal. Now, here's the challenge, of course, is that everyone has different beliefs and values. We are not all exactly the same. But what you can do is make some assumptions about the general group of motivated sellers and the general group of cash buyers and whoever else you happen to be doing deals with. In general, your motivated sellers might all have some shared beliefs and values. Maybe not everything, but probably a good chunk of them have some shared values and beliefs. The same with your cash buyers. If you look at them as a whole, you'll probably notice some similarities about their beliefs and values as well. Again, not everything, not an exact match. They're not all clones, but there's probably a few shared values and beliefs among that group of audience. And so what you want to do is think about your motivated sellers and what their beliefs and values are as a collective group. And then identify those, even if it's just a couple, and then embed those in your marketing. So let's use an example of cash buyers. Let's just pick a group that are, let's say, politically conservative, upper middle class, just to pick an audience almost at random. And then you might look at that and say, well, what are their shared values and beliefs? Now, they may feel, they might be slightly right-leaning politically. They may be a little bit more religious. They might be fairly patriotic, for example. And so you might consider using some of those concepts in your marketing. Of course, be authentic and ethical and have integrity to who you are as well. But if there is something that you believe and can communicate ethically that they also believe, embed that into your marketing. So maybe you also are extremely patriotic. Maybe you served in the military, in which case you might want to include those pieces in your marketing to cash buyers. Include an American flag or a picture of your time in the service. Those are examples of how you might take pieces from your life and with integrity and an ethical approach, you would communicate those things in order to show how you are aligned with the beliefs and values of that particular audience. And do that for every single audience. It's not a one size fits all. Your cash buyers are probably one audience that you want to work on, and your motivated sellers are probably another audience. Whoever else you do a deal might be another audience. And if you get really sophisticated, you may even break up each of those bigger categories into smaller categories. You might have motivated sellers who are, in this area, motivated sellers who are this gender, motivated sellers who are, this political stance, for example. And the more granular you can get, the easier it is for you to communicate those values and beliefs that they're thinking about. So just remember this, that we all are not just walking through life as logical robots who are encountering every situation and approaching it logically. We are filtering our whole life's experience through the beliefs and values that are in our minds, and those beliefs and values were set when we were children. And an effective marketer doesn't ignore them. An effective marketer says, what are those beliefs and values, and how can I ethically communicate to those people and show that we are in alignment? And when you communicate beliefs and values that are in alignment, they will be more likely to do deals. All right, my name's Aaron Hughes, and I'm the real estate investing copywriter. And if you want more strategies and tips and tactics to help you do more deals and get more motivated sellers and cash buyers, head over to realestateinvestingcopywriter.com.